Indiana is on a flurry right now in the transfer portal. It kind of reminds me of Dusty May's rollout last year. In his first month at Michigan, it was like a month of pure silence, and everyone started freaking out. Like, is anything happening? And then he had just lined up like four straight announcements in a 24-hour span to kind of get a positive PR bump from it. I think Darren DeVries has done a similar move here. Jasai Miles, the North Florida transfer, has chosen Indiana. 6'6" guard, some good gaudy numbers last year where he was all A Sun. 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists a game, 43% from the floor, 34% from three. Just wrapped up his sophomore season at North Florida. He played both his first two seasons at North Florida. Year one, he was a role player that did not have a good year, didn't shoot the ball well, just no production really. Sophomore year, breakout star for them. Started all 32 games, played 32 minutes, and obviously the production mirrored that. I think this is a pretty good piece. What do you think he's going to be at Indiana?
I really like this piece. I love what Coach DeVries is doing. I'm incredibly jealous. This could have been done at West Virginia, so I'm incredibly jealous of what Indiana fans are getting. But Jasai Miles is another guy. Like, there's a theme within the guys that he's bringing in, right? The theme of these guys is they can score the basketball, but not only can they score the basketball, they shoot the basketball well, and they shoot the basketball at a high rate. This is a guy on North Florida who within self a lot of what he did self-creation. So it's a 33% clip on 7 threes, but when you're self-creating nearly over 7 threes a game, 33% is pretty good. He's gonna go to an Indiana team where you're gonna have Lamar Wilkinson, you're gonna have Tucker DeVries, you're gonna have Connor Enright. There's other guys that are going to create the shots for you. I think you're going to see an uptick in his 3-point percentage. Nothing crazy, but I think he's going to shoot over 35%, maybe that between that 35 and 37% window. Um, Coach DeVries is like he's a phenomenal roster builder. Like that's what he does best. And I said the same thing about Ben McDermott, Tom Izzo, even Matt Painter. I think Izzo and Payne do it on a higher level. But one thing with these four guys is they're going to build a roster to their coaching strengths, and you never have to worry about that. Their rosters are going to fit their culture. They're going to fit their play style. You're going to see a well-organized, disciplined team every single year. And Coach DeVries is proving he can do that, whether he's bringing in freshman recruits, he's bringing in portal guys, whether he was at another school for 12 months or not. Like, he's on his third team in about a 14-month span. And at each stop, he's built the perfect roster to what he's able to do.
You might notice there's a lot of lights on behind me. There's a big ring light I'm using to record this. You want to know why those lights stay on? Because of Underdog, because of these ad reads, people.
Yeah, we heard your feedback. You're annoyed that we keep putting Underdog ads in the middle of our videos. Well, guess what? We got to keep the lights on, and we need some people to sign up for Underdog Fantasy. If you like these videos, if you want us to keep making videos, sign up with Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code SLEEPERS, and they actually have an awesome offer for you. You can receive up to $1,000 in bonus credits. 50% of your first deposit will be distributed in bonus credits, and you get a free pick. And Cart, I got a pick with Underdog Fantasy for this weekend that I'm already eyeing. We got the Pistons and the Knicks, first playoff series in a while for our favorite team. Cade Cunningham over 27.5 points. I'm taking higher than that for my pick with Underdog. Promo code SLEEPERS. Sign up with Underdog Fantasy. It helps the show. It helps us keep making these videos for you. Back to the show. Yeah, I agree, and I like this partially because I like Jasai Miles, the player. You watch the tape; he does it in a variety of ways. I also like that he's a big time rebounder. Like he provides value on the floor that doesn't come straight from scoring. And I will say, look, this is a really nice class Indiana's putting together. It feels like right now it's probably a top five-ish transfer portal class in the sport. And who knows if there's more coming or what. They got a lot of roster spots to fill. But I think a lot of the guys they've added thus far, you would say, like, oh, what do they do when they're on the basketball court? They score. They score, they shoot, they need the ball in their hands. To me, Jasai Miles, he can score, but that's not necessarily like all he's out there to do. It's not how he's wired. He can provide value in a bunch of additional ways. And I think right now this team needs a few guys like that are giving you production on the floor without the ball in their hands. To me, there will be games where Miles probably scores 15, 20 points a game at Indiana. There will also be games he scores 2 points and gives you 8 rebounds and good defense and just still plays 30 minutes, giving you good things. I like it. I think you start to see the culture that Darren DeVries wants to build with an ad like this. And I just think it rounds out everything else he's been doing pretty nicely.
Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. He's a very good role player. Um, You know, in during the season, we made fun of Mike Woodson for not being able to recruit, right? Like he was recruiting Trent Sicily after he was always already committed. He wasn't able to bring in the other guys that came along with Trent Sicily on that visit. Um, this is a better roster than if Indiana got all those freshmen to commit.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. I mean, I think at minimum, like aesthetically pleasing basketball is back in
Hmm.
Bloomington. And I think, like I said this on a different video as a rival fan, I think you look at Indiana as a threat again. In a way, even if you liked the roster on paper, you were kind of skeptical until you saw it. I'm not really skeptical of. I'm skeptical of Darren DeVries in the big picture. I'm not skeptical of his ability to win a basketball game. Like you
Hmm.
put these players on the floor against my team, I'm taking you seriously as a threat with what you've built in year one. So, anyways, we'll see. It'll be fun to watch Jasai Miles in Bloomington. Congratulations to Jasai. Congratulations to the Hoosiers on another really good ad.